Hill Clinton. Now call the meeting of the Carbon County Board of Commissioners to order. Please rise for a moment of silence, prayer, and the Pledge of Allegiance.
Father, we thank you for each mind and heart that fills the presence of this room. Strengthen our confidence in who you have made us to be. Set us free from comparison in order to work together efficiently, for only you truly know what we are set out to accomplish today. Amen.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
These proceedings are being recorded for the sole purpose of constituting the accuracy of written minutes. Tapes are reused, eliminating recorded records of these proceedings. Approval of the minutes of the previous meeting held July 2nd, 2020.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes. Are there any guests concerning county business? Hearing none, we'll move on.
Report of executive session, Scott?
There was one held on Tuesday, July 7th, 11 a.m. for personnel reasons. One Wednesday, the 8th of July, at 10 a.m. for litigation.
Department reports, budget transfers.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Supplemental appropriation.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Expenditures, approval of payroll check numbers 72501 through 72542, and direct deposit check numbers 6020941 through 6021357 for the payroll paid through the payroll fund checking account for all county funds totaling $565,570.88. This is the payroll dated July 2nd, 2020.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Approval of check numbers 214272 through 214357 for expenditures through the general fund clearing account totaling $221,019.74.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The treasurer's report?
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Investments, Pliget for ratification. The following investments in the Pennsylvania Local Government Investment Trust, effective July 8th, 2020, as listed.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The personnel report?
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Correspondence was received as listed. Copies will be made available to the press upon request. Advertising, CDBG. For approval, authorize the advertisement of the invitation to bid for the Community Development Block Grant Projects, Mahoning Township Street Improvements, fiscal year 2016, 17, and 18. Reconstruct and pave Pine Street, Douglas Street to Mock Chunk Street. Lehighton Borough sidewalks, fiscal years 2016, 17, and 18. Replace ADA handicap ramps at the corners of Iron Street, 2nd to 6th Street.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Area Agency on Aging for approval and execution an agreement with Shipman's Pharmacy of Palmerton, Pennsylvania for advertisement on pharmacy bags for the Area Agency on Aging. Metabags will be distributed with a circulation of approximately 24,000 customers at a cost of $495. This is no change.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Charitable registration for approval and execution. The charitable organization registration statement, Form BCO10, to be submitted to the Pennsylvania Bureau of Charitable Organizations for fiscal year ending June 30th, 2019, which is required for the Carbon County Area Agency on Aging due to receiving charitable contributions. The annual fee is $100.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
The bid award for the Correctional Facility Water System Control Building Equipment and Piping Rehabilitation. For approval, the recommendation from Carbon Engineering to award the contract for the Carbon County Correctional Facility Water System Control Building Equipment and Piping Rehabilitation Project to the bidder of Bognet Incorporated at their bid price of $256,000.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
COVID block grant committees for ratification. Appointment of the following representatives to the respective committees formed for each category of the COVID block grant program as listed.
Move to ratify.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
D&L Trail Connection for ratification. Submission of the application for D&L Trail Maintenance Grant that is available to offset costs relating to trail maintenance.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Human Services for approval, authorization for the Carbon County Action Committee for Human Services to continue uninterrupted homeless assistance program case management and rental assistance services beyond June 30th, 2020. It is understood that any expense incurred as a result of these services on or after July 1, 2020 will be recorded as a fiscal year 2020-2021 HAP-related Human Services block grant cost.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
HSDF program, authorization for the Carbon County Action Committee for Human Services to continue uninterrupted Human Services Development Fund supported chore, housing-related service planning and case management, and the HSDF HAP services to clients in need beyond June 30, 2020. It is understood that any expense incurred beyond as a result of these services on or after July 1, 2020 will be recorded as a fiscal year 2020-2021 HSDF-related Human Services block grant cost.
Move to approve.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Solicitors report?
Thank you. Declaration of disaster emergency for approval and execution. Declaration of disaster emergency due to coronavirus disease 2019. Authorized the 9th day of July 2020, extending the declaration of disaster emergency through December 31, 2020.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mock Chunk Trust for approval, renewal of the lease agreement with Mock Chunk Trust Company for rental of property at the railroad station for an additional 5-year term commencing January 1, 2021.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mock Chunk Lake Park for ratification, extension of resolution 20024, agenda item 2268, restricting swimming to county residents and season pass holders through July 16, 2020 at Mock Chunk Lake Park.
Move to ratify.
I'll second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Nothing further.
Any further business?
Yes. Under further business, sometimes we don't take enough time out to recognize some of our employees. Maybe in this case, an elected official, and we're not doing it because he's an elected official or anything. The person did go out of his way for the Second Harvest Food Bank, and he's recognized in their quarterly bulletin from Second Harvest and food for thought on his commitment and his time that this gentleman had put, you use the term loosely here. Mr. Honor here has spent a great deal of time and great deal of hours delivering food to the emergency food shelters and pantries throughout the county. sometimes not getting home till 9 o'clock at night, making 2 trips loading up using the county bus, I believe, and then, and we were storing the food. There was so much at one time that we stored in our storage facility here in Jim Thorpe. And he'd be making double trips a lot of the times, loading up in the van and driving off to all over the county. So I think it was nice, Second Harvest, to recognize him a little bit there in his county home. And Mr. Orner, not county home, but for everything he did for the food pantries and emergency shelters, and working with the school districts. And Mr. Arnold did give credit to all the volunteers and the concrete workers that were laid off that helped, and school districts and everything for their help. And it shows that this, as he points out, it shows at this point in time when America needs help, the people step up and volunteer their time to assist. So thank you, Mr. Arner, for your commitment and helping our constituents in receiving the food they need during this pandemic. Any comments on that, Chris?
No, Rocky, I gotta say, the van still smells like onions, and I'm sure that will recede at some time, but job well done.
I just hope the new van comes in.
Right, yeah, for seniors.
Okay, that's all it is for the business that I had.
Okay, Mr. Arner?
No record.
Mr. Lewis?
I'll simply say, there's some census swag, and that might be an exaggeration and some hyperbole there, but again, just want to remind everyone on behalf of the Census Bureau, the decennial census has not yet ended. We have months to go. Carbon County remains about 9 percentage points below the state average. Unfortunately, Kidder Township is at about 14%. But again, the Census Bureau will be making a concerted effort with mobile application sites in the very near future. So again, for those residents who for some reason have not had the opportunity to complete their census survey, please do so, as it is critically important to Carbon County and future funding opportunities for us. That's all I have.
As well as the municipalities,
Yep.
and what is it, 20,000 for over a 10-year period for each person that's counted in the census.
Yep.
So, think about your tax dollars as well, and sometimes those funds do go for projects in your municipalities and other things. So it's extremely important that everyone gets registered in the census. It's a very short form now.
Yep.
Not much information on there at all, so please do that. And I have nothing else, so meeting adjourned. At this point in time, when everyone's ready, we'll move on to our election board meeting, and I'll call the election board meeting to order.
The first item is the approval of the minutes of the election board meetings held May 28th, 2020, June 5th, 2020, which was reconvened on June 11th, 2020, and reconvened again on June 19th, 2020.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Lukasevich?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes, are there any guests concerning election board business? Hearing none, no further business, meeting adjourned. Okay. All right, Alyssa.
All right. Can we talk a little bit about the COVID grants, the committees, and like how those were chosen?
Well, most of them were left up to the people we had talked to about being a committee chair to go out and who would be appropriate to sit on those committees that knew maybe a little bit about that particular field as a nonprofit, like a community foundation, United Way members on that committee. For the volunteers, there's a representative of the fire service on there for the emergency services. And all the committees, I think they chairs that were appointed did an excellent job of getting a good group of diverse individuals to serve on that committee to help make some, help guide us in some difficult decisions on the distribution of those carriage funds.
I think
So,
I would add, we did also have a notable geographical diversity.
Yes.
Right, we tried to spread it out throughout the county, and we made an honest effort when we gave guidance to the committee leaders to do that.
And
So-
I know, while we're on that subject, not to interrupt Alyssa, but Amy had sent in a question there regarding that and how that is being handled. We are on schedule, I believe, to get those applications out on the 15th with an application deadline of the 31st. They are online, they will be on the county website. You can complete the application on the website and submit it there.
so when like businesses, or nonprofits, they apply for the money, they'll kind of be like categorized into one of those categories, and then that's the
Correct,
committee
and
that will
each
help.
one will get some kind of a set of instructions with that, which will be posted, and we continue to work on that and finalize those. They're pretty well set now, might be some minor changes. Let me say this though, that's any possible changes we get handed down to us from state or federal government.
And then, as far as the census, do we know what Carbon County's response rate as a whole is right now?
Yes, it's 56.9, and the state was 65.1, and that's as of today.
65.1?
Was the state, yeah, and I'm sorry, that was a close of business yesterday.
Pretty much it. Oh, I noticed, were there new kiosks or something that were installed
Yeah.
in the parking lots?
Yes.
I saw, see, they're not ready yet, but.
Well,
No.
they were.
Well,
Not
that was one of
not to be open.
Amy's questions
Yeah.
as well. They have been installed. We're still working on finalizing the ordinance. It's gonna be a little bit, we're on our second draft now. We'll be reviewing that again, working on that. She also asked if there were any fees changes. That has not been officially decided yet, or what they might look like, so we're continuing to work on those things. I think our goal is September 1st to have them available by Labor Day weekend. We're still working on the flow meter, Flowbird handheld units that the ticket people will be using, and I think we have, just got the latest quote and that, so we'll have to act on getting those handheld units and have them programmed as well. So it's, we're getting close finally.
I think, dovetailing on that, hardware, software, training, and signage,
You know, it's-
right? Those four pieces still have to come
That
together
the,
to meet it.
advertising of
Yeah.
the ordinance and
Yeah.
all that stuff, you know,
Yeah.
so that's, just doesn't happen overnight.
Right.
I think that's all I had then.
Okay. And I think I answered all of Amy's questions there,
Mhm.
so. Kelly, nothing?
Thank you.
Okay, good enough. Well, show others.
Wow.
Okay, great.
I just wanted to get a draft out to you, look
Yeah,
at
I
first,
think-
because there might be something where you want to change on it.
Yeah.
Hold on, turn this on.